Are you an Amazon seller that's looking to get the most out of your automatic campaigns? Well, today I'm going to show you a nifty little trick to do just that. Welcome back to the Sunken Stone channel, where agencies, brands, and DIYers receive tips, tricks, and tutorials on how to sell better on Amazon. If you like the video, hit that subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell. All those things help us out, and it's going to help you out too because we're always sharing really awesome tricks like this one that I'm going to show you just now. So we're looking at actually two different automatic campaigns in this situation, both for the same product, and I'm going to show you why. So in the Amazon advertising hierarchy that you can find below, it sort of outlines the strategy just a tiny bit, but I'm going to elaborate. But the way we set things up is when we launch a product, so not immediately, Ad Badger, the PPC podcast talks about this, but you want to give your campaigns just a little bit of time, do really tight keyword mining, run just that before you do your automatic campaigns, like a month even, just so that Amazon knows what to associate with your product. But once you've run sort of basic keyword ads for your product for a little bit and gotten some sales, then I like to turn on two different automatic campaigns, and I'm going to show you why. So the naming convention is, brand, product, or just product, SP for sponsored product, and then auto, as well as auto low. So basically what you're doing in this situation, and just general guidelines that I follow, is purchase price of the product divided by 20 for auto low as the bid, and purchase price of the product divided by 10 for the normal auto bid. So auto low, purchase price divided by 20, auto, purchase price divided by 10. So basically what you're doing is you're creating like two different keyword bins of saying, there are cheap targets that I'm getting with this campaign, slightly more expensive targets that I'm getting with a different campaign. And so this is a very new one. So two conversions here at 35% ACoS, one here at 18% ACoS. But basically what that's going to do for you is it's going to give you this awesome lever to help you control your ACoS at any given point. And if you're using a tool like Helium 10's Adtomic, which is what we use here at Sunken Stone, this is going to be a really awesome way to sort of get your campaign spun up and control that ACoS early before you have everything broken out in your research and performance campaigns. If you don't know, Adtomic has a way to sort of move your targets across campaigns automatically instead of mining through a search term report, which is really helpful. Part of that process is they add negative targets to the automatic campaign so that it continues to explore other things, and all of your exact match target bids are exactly as they are in a performance campaign. So if you have an exact match target and you're bidding $3 for that, and you drop that down to 1, if your automatic campaign is set to 182 as the bid and you haven't set that target as a negative, then you could be bidding for it in a different location. So it automatically negatives those. So if you're using a system like that over time, your automatic campaigns are going to perform worse and worse. But this strategy still works even if you're not using software. In fact, it would probably work a little bit better on a longer period of time if you're not using software, but it still works if you're using something like Adtomic. Anyways, so basically what we're doing here is we're giving it two buckets of bids that you're using. And you want to optimize the sub enhanced automatic targets as you're doing this. As I'm sure you know, if you don't, I'm going to show you right now. But if you dive into the campaign, but you can adjust these individual bids, and you should be doing that, keeping in mind that your auto low is going to be half as much. But generally what you're going to accomplish here is that you are going to be able to, in any given point, like let's say you want to really improve your ACoS, you could always just turn your automatic campaign off and let your auto low get more of those sales. Like there are a lot of different situations where you really want to drop ACoS fast. Like if, let's say you made a bunch of bets with your product targeting campaign and it's coming in really hot and you want to preserve some of your profit for that month, turn the automatic campaign off, let the auto low run, and your ACoS is actually going to go down. I get this question a lot of people of how do I lower my ACoS? That's really hard because you have to get sales to lower your ACoS. So having a reliable bucket where you know that you can get sales at a certain amount is super, super helpful. And there are a lot of situations where you really want to quickly drop your ACoS. The auto low auto campaign is a really excellent way to do that. Shown over a longer timeline, so this is a much more mature campaign. So the auto ended up getting paused, and that's another strategy you can use, is if you do see the automatic campaign ACoS rising because they're either identifying the targets correctly and putting them in other campaigns, instead of just having to constantly do this little fight with the main automatic campaign, Once you're ready and the ACoS on your auto low is like where you want it to be and auto is too high, just pause your automatic campaign and just leave the auto low on. Instead of having to just adjust bids and having a testing period, you can knock that out if you already have your automatic low campaign running. You remove a testing phase. You set those things up right away, and then you set yourself up in the future for really awesome ACoS adjustments when you're doing things like identifying targets, or if you ever just sort of have price experiments or anything like that. So short video today, but this is a really awesome tactic that's really going to help you control your ACoS, control your targets, and help you sell better on Amazon. So there you have it. Hopefully this video was helpful. If you like the channel, if you like the video, hit the like and subscribe. If you want to know more about the kind of campaigns we use at Sunken Stone, please check out the Amazon advertising hierarchy in the description. It's really awesome. It's an excellent tool for helping you set up your campaigns correctly and giving them a good naming convention, which is really, really important for future development because you don't want to spend all your time just combing through campaigns. If you want more tips on how to reduce your ACoS, check out this video. It's our 7 tips to reduce campaign-wide ACoS. Really helpful stuff. You could be saving thousands of dollars just from that video view alone. And with that, happy optimizing, everyone.